Not the result you wanted today, Gary?
No, definitely not. You know, any time you get beat, it's not the result you want. But I think looking at the game, you know, just analysing it quickly, we just weren't at our best at both ends of the pitch today. And what I mean by that is, I mean, in the main we defended quite well, but we gave away a lot of free kicks, sort of 25 yards into our goal. And we spoke about at half time, and we gave away another one, and they got the first goal for that when we were probably just getting on top in the game. The first 50 minutes of the second half was probably our best part of the game. And we've created quite a lot of chances, and their goalkeeper's made 3 outstanding saves, which, you know, you have to give him credit for that. And then we've missed a couple of chances that really need to go in the back of the net. So what was missing last week against Dunfermline, obviously the creative edge, was back today. You know, we've came here and created 4 or 5 good chances, and due to some good goalkeeping and bad finishing, we haven't scored, and we've gave away too many fouls. It's hurt us with a free kick. The last goal was maybe partly my fault, because we've tried to put every attacking player on just to try and get back into the game, and we've left ourselves a wee bit short at the back. But you're as well losing 2-0 trying to get back into the game and being 1-1. But I'm more disappointed with the amount of free kicks that we gave away. The hardest thing in football is to stand up and make the man beat you. It's easy to go to ground, and today we went to ground too easily, and inevitably that's what's cost us the game.
Did you say the second goal
No,
doesn't matter? It was the first one that was cost.
We've had good clear-cut chances today to score, and we haven't done it, and that's frustrating. But it's good that we created the chances. You know, I'm trying to look at the positives. You know, yes, it's a disappointing result, but we did create quite a few chances, but we were just off it, as I've already explained, at both ends of the pitch today. And when you're not just at it defensively, and you're just not firing all cylinders up front, it's always got to be difficult to get a positive result, and that's what's happened today.
Always keen to say that it's not a one-man team, but are you missing Stephen Dolan?
Yeah, well, listen, anybody would miss him, and, you know, of course we want him back sooner rather than later, but the players that are in the team should still be taking the chances that we're creating, and they know that. So I didn't need to be here. I'm not publicly trying to humiliate anybody. You know, the players know. A player knows. Even me as a left back, if I find myself 6 or 7 yards out for goal and I miss, I know that I should be scoring. So the players know that, and they also know that we were a wee bit, if you want, lazy in terms of defence than today. And I've just explained that. What I mean by that is you've got to stay on your feet and be hard to beat, and not just dive in and give away needless fouls. So we need to dust ourselves down. We need to take our medicine, if you want. We've been on a good run, the players. You know, there's no criticism of them. It's our first defeat in 6 or 7 games. We need to bounce back next week against, I think it's against the league leaders. I'm not really sure of the results. Ross County top. So against a team that are near the top of the league, it'll be a tough game. And we need to dust ourselves down and go again.
It was the last game of the first half,
yeah.
Like, so how would you assess the first half of the season so far?
I think the league's more competitive than it was last season. You know, last season was my first full season, really. I think it's a harder league this season. I think more of the teams are more unequal. I don't think there's anybody going to run away with it as such. That's happened in the last 3 or 4 years in the Championship. And I think, like today's proven, if you're just off it, and we weren't a million miles off it. Listen, we've not played terrible today, but we were just below what we need to win the game. And when you're below that standard, inevitably you're going to lose the game, and that's what's happened to us today. I think it'll be competitive at both ends of the table right to the end of the season, if I'm being honest, and no result surprises me in the league, because I think any team can beat any team on their day. But that's a disappointment for us today. You know, we had a chance. We were wanting, for us, for the staff at the club, for the fans, we wanted to be in the top 4 on Christmas Day. It's what we spoke about. It was a wee bit motivation for us. We don't get anything for it, but it would have been nice halfway through the season to be in the top 4. But it isn't to be, so we need to get the players back in, and we need to just go again and try and get on another decent unbeaten run to keep us up near the top end of the table rather than near the bottom end.
Should you say it's Ayr next week? That kind of games like that take care of themselves, don't they?
Well, we've done okay against Ayr. You know, I think obviously we beat them deservedly in the home game, and we probably dug out a point down there. They probably had the slight shaded it, and they probably should have won. So 2 games this season, nothing between the teams really, although we've took 4 points. I wouldn't say that we've dominated them. I think even the game we beat, I said this the last time, they're a good team and they created us a lot of problems that day. It was just one of the games that we scored every time we sort of had a shot. So we'll get on to that. You know, for me now, you know, we're in obviously the couple of days and the players are off at Christmas. We need to get in and sort of do the analysis of this game and then let the players go and enjoy their Christmas day with their families. Because listen, we've got to remember we've done reasonably well. I think when you spoke to me about where we are, and I always try and be honest, I think we're probably 5 points or something below where our performances probably deserve. I feel we've dropped 5 points. I think I've been up about 28 points. But any manager in the league would probably tell you that. But I do try and be honest with you, and I try and tell you when I think a team's been better than us. And I think over the piece today, because it's been just that little bit off at both ends of the pitch, I think Alloa deserved their victory. So I think we're a few points off of where we should be, but we're in the mix, you know. And I have to give, as I spoke to us, the players have deserved credit over the last 6 or 7 games for dragging us sort of 6th or 7th back up into the playoff sort of positions, or fighting for the 3rd and 4th spots. So I'm not going to be too hard on them. They know themselves that we were just below it a wee bit today, and that's the beauty of the group that we've got. They want to learn. They know when they've not done something right or when we've just been below it. So it's just up to us to try and just help them along and try and get back on the winning track.